First, Crypto Jarhead. What is going on, guys? Coming to you live from Puerto Rico. It is our first episode of Crypto and Cervezas, because that's what we're doing now. Oracle Kid is doing Crypto and Coffee. We're doing Crypto and Cervezas. Can you guys hear me all right tonight? I do have a special guest tonight as well, Mr. Mikey G. He's actually grabbing some water right now. But let's see here. So we got 4 people in the chat now. What's going on tonight, guys?
If you're watching, say hi. So we know you are.
Thank you. All right. So who do we got in the room tonight so far? Or in the stream? Let me just introduce my special guest coming in for a second night again, Mr. Mikey G.
That's me.
Coming in. What's going on, B. Johnson, man? You doing all right? So I think tonight we're gonna like touch base on. I'm not doing a. What's on, Michael? What's up, man? I'm not doing headphones tonight, so let me know if the sound is okay. If not, I'll put the headphones in. But you guys know how it is. The sound's always a problem with these live streams. So we'll see what happens. But what are we gonna talk about tonight?
Well, earlier we were talking about that. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm kind of out of the picture, so I need to make sure. Everyone complained last time that they could barely hear me because I got a little girly voice and I talk soft.
Yeah.
So.
I think everyone right now can hear you. I don't know though, because no one's said anything to me yet.
Right.
We got 8 people in the live stream, 9 people. Sounds a little quiet on my crappy laptop. Okay. But you can hear us though? And we can talk louder too.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had mentioned earlier that we were going to talk about
Thorncoin.
Thorncoin a little.
Thorncoin. Monyx.
But
Alright, he can hear us now.
okay, so but Crypto Keeper did talk about. He went pretty in depth in that, right?
He did, but I missed a lot of that. And apparently there's some other updates that came out tonight that I didn't hear about at all. So
okay, so
back-to-back live streams with Keeper and now you. You know what about. What's going on, man? You doing all right?
And yeah, so Thorncoin for sure. We're going to give you some thoughts, and they're going to be probably some polar thoughts too, because this guy.
Jim's actually kicked it off earlier. It was Jim's, Crypto Keeper, and now us.
Right. So I have different thoughts. I have polar thoughts than everybody else, and they're a little bit different. So we'll go into some of that a little bit. What else do we want to hit on?
What's going on, Corex? Well, you're not allowed to talk about any lending platforms tonight. Like that's like real. So I'm just gonna tell you guys like straight up what this is. So I'm always getting Mikey G to invest in all these little. I'm not gonna say lending platforms anymore. I'm gonna say staking platforms. But everyone knows what it is. You know, we call it. You know, we call it what we want to call it. But he'll invest in them. Like you're in BitAI, you're in Thorncoin, you're in Monyx.
I am in Monyx, but I've been flipped my Monyx, so I'm just seeing what happens with it now.
You were in BitConnect, you were in USI Tech.
I was in both of those.
You still are in USI Tech.
I am in a USI. Well,
we talked about this the other night.
I'm in USI Tech if USI Tech kind of comes back around. So.
Yeah. What was it? 8 years to get your money back? 3 years.
3 years.
Hey, what's going on, Crypto Keeper?
If they stay with their existing.
Hey, Crypto Keeper, we're doing the Shiner Black tonight.
Yeah.
What's going on, Griff? For the first installment of Crypto and Cervezas live from Puerto Rico.
That's right.
So what do you think? I'm gonna ask you. I don't want you to talk. I don't want you to like talk any mess about staking platforms or lending platforms, anything like that, because all of us are invested in them, so we need to support them. Okay.
I don't want to strike. Yes, you're right. I know that, and I don't want to. I don't want to give negative feels for sure.
Okay.
So I will say the math side of it. How about that?
Okay. What's your plan with Thorncoin?
So my plan with Thorncoin is I don't even know how much of that I have. But, so my plan is really, I'm just sitting there holding it until they decide to tell us
Short-term staking.
short-term staking.
Because we both short-term staked.
We did. When it first came out, I did the short-term staking.
Yes.
And I made, whatever they paid me. I don't remember.
You did it for 2 weeks?
No, I just did it the first week because remember, originally the exchange was
What's
supposed
going
to
on,
open.
Crypto Martin?
So my original plan was to short-term stake, and then they announced during that short-term stake that the exchange was going to open, but then it did not.
Okay.
So I did not short-term stake the second time because during the time of the short-term stake, the exchange was supposed to open. I did not want to be locked into anything when the exchange opened. I wanted everything to be open and free.
Okay.
So, based on what they say Sunday, whether or not it actually opens or not.
And everyone's seen the updates, So the updates were that Sunday they're going to be launching short-term staking. Jarhead, I saw you saying something interesting on the on Crypto Keepers chat. And what were you talking about? The $20 like lending and the $8 lending. Did they put something else out different that you want to pull a Telegram real fast?
If it works.
Did they put something else out different stating that they were going to be lending at $20? Or are you just talking about the token actually rising to $20? Simplify. Well, stand by 1 second on that, Hunter. All right, so they were just clearing up the $8 promo. Okay, I got you. It kind of confused me because I kind of caught the back end of it. I thought it's like something special came out on Telegram channel or something like that, but I haven't seen anything else come out other than the launching of the short-term staking on Sunday. So I agree with Crypto Keeper actually 100% of what he put out earlier. That when the short-term staking launches, I always say the bottleneck. We're gonna have this huge bottleneck of the pricing,
Yes,
price going up.
So what do you expect that short-term staking on Sunday is going to, that bottleneck? What
Yes.
do you expect it to do? I know Crypto Keeper earlier was saying he does not expect the price to shoot straight up and skyrocket. He expects it to be a rise, but a slower rise. Is that correct? That's correct, Crypto Keeper?
So I think that what's going to happen, and he brought up a very good point, is that a lot of tokens are going to be taken off the market because everyone's going to throw into short term. So Liz was asking if people who lend at $20 will get affected. If it falls less than that, I was telling her that as long as the price is thrown does not fall below $8. Okay, so I don't want to disagree with you, but from my understanding, if they're paying you back on the token, all right, so, and this might be just on the promo, for instance. So say that we lent at $8 during the promo, okay? If the price dropped to, say, $1, all right, and you had $10,000 lent, and at the end of the end of your term on your principal, you would get back 10,000 Thorn tokens. Now you guys can tell me if I'm wrong on that, but correct amount of Thorn for their daily interest. Currently, we are being paid as if Thorn was $8. Thorn will never pay interest at less than $8. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. So if they lock into the promo, they're getting paid at that higher amount, so they
When
can't.
does that promo end?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I don't know that. I would imagine when they launch short-term staking, everything should be.
Right, well, does the promo end only once their Thorncoin hits $8?
Or actually, it probably won't end until the term of their staking is done.
Well, that's true.
Has anyone asked that question?
How long
You know,
is the promo?
how long does is it for the whole term? Are they gonna actually keep just paying you? Or when they launch short-term staking, are you gonna be able to see the market price on that as well? Should be term of the stake. Yes, if the coin goes over $8, then the loan will be locked at $8 a coin.
Yeah,
Okay.
this,
Hey, what's going on, Briar Tuck?
the last update is really
Same.
the $8 USDT,
Okay.
the tether.
Okay.
The tether update is, we should call it, because that's what it is.
Yeah. What do you guys think about Thorn's communication? Because made the after party. What's going on, Bones, man? You doing all right? Crypto Keeper just finished up his stuff, man. It was really good. 1,000 tokens stake today. The promo price, right? You have a loan worth 8,000. If we see a capital release, it will be 8,000 divided by the day's price. So that's what I was saying, Jarhead. I was saying that if you had, all right, for instance, an $8,000 loan, at the end of the loan, you would get paid in the token, correct? Not in USDT. Or USDT, right? Yeah. What is that? $100 a day of your release, you will receive 80 Thorn. Got you. But if it was at $1, you would receive 8,000 Thorn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's right?
Yes.
Yes, paid in Thorn, but paid at the day's rate. Got you. No ABL capital reach. My guess is that they reach your 1,000 tokens. No, I don't think that. So you would actually get released the amount that you loaned. So if it's that, the amount that you loaned at the dollar amount that it's at right now. Yes, if it was $1, you get 8,000 Thorn. Okay, that's what I thought. I mean, it's essentially like what Chrysos is doing with pure lending, but pure staking.
Okay, so let me make sure So they really like Chrysos idea and platform, and USDT, whether they are.
Chrysos is a little different.
Yep, but it's
pure lending.
But what Thorncoin is doing with USDT, or USDT is doing with Thorncoin, however they want to word it.
Right.
However that is happening, someone really likes the idea of the
paying back the token
in the token form.
Yeah. But they're going to pay you the dollar amount back in the token.
Sure.
They haven't said about the capital release, though. Everyone's just guessing, really. If you lend 1,000 Chrysos, you'll receive 1,000 Chrysos on the release date. Okay. Capital release on the promo. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you for that. And that's the difference between the pure lending and the actual.
But here's the question. Let's just go with a reality conversation for a second.
Okay.
What if Thorncoin doesn't hit $8?
That would suck, first of all. But I think Thorncoin is actually going to go well above $8.
Well, I think with everyone that's talking about it and the attention that it's getting, I think it has a good possibility to hit 12 to 15 for a little time.
Once they lock short-term staking out, or start short-term staking.
Yeah, well, they have to launch that, and it has to be successful for a couple. Okay, they're going to have to launch short-term staking. We're going to have to see everybody that follows the YouTubers.
Yeah.
They're going to have to hear that it's successful for several days before we see Thorncoin change its direction.
Yeah.
That has to happen. So then every product that they've offered openly.
So Crypto Keeper just said demand and the amount of people staking will make the price rise. When you put Thorncoin on YouTube, you get 13,000 results. So yeah, a ton of people talk about it.
But it is
That would be
limited.
terrible if it was never hits $8, but I don't think the platform is making far. So again, I told Mike that he's not allowed to talk about any staking or lending platforms tonight because we talk about this all day and we just go back and forth. But so I still stand by my predictions on Thorncoin. And again, once short-term staking opens up, I do believe we're going to see the price rise dramatically. For example, if it stays at $4 for months, then you'd only be making half of what the interest says you'll make. Yeah, absolutely. And no one wants that. So ideally, we would like to see Thorncoin at $20, $25, and then all the other people that locked in at $8.
Ideally, you want to see it double that $8.
Did you get your ears lowered? Whole set? I don't know who you are, but no, I did not get my ears lowered, but thank you. I got a haircut the other day. Fuck, I can't type. It would be terrible. It would be terrible. No, I did not get my ears lowered, but I mean, I'll look into it. Is there a problem with my ears? I don't really care. Yeah, it's a haircut. I did. I got a haircut. I shaved most of my beard up. Nah, it's all good, man. I don't really care if people come in here and talk shit anyway, just so you know.
Okay, so honestly, once Thorncoin.
Hold on. I think if Thorn changes it to 15 and 30-day STS locked up for longer periods of price, can you go up?
What Thorncoin needs to do is they need to change their long-term staking percentage.
Okay.
because what they have now is not sustainable when you compare it to the availability of the total supply of tokens. Short-term staking is,
Yeah.
right? Because that creates the supply and demand. Even if you lock them up for 6 months, so much can happen in that 6 months that has nothing to do with Thorncoin, but greatly affects the ability of Thorncoin to operate.
Okay, that's all right. Thorn's goal is longevity. They're not manipulating the price. The price will go up in weeks, not days. No, I absolutely agree with that 100%. How does Thorn make money? Pass the drinks. At Master, thank you for that. A minor point of clarification. My crip is pronounced like Chrysos or crip, no chirp like a bird. Thanks. My bad, dude. Sorry, man. Negative Bud. The longevity of their LTS comes from their buyback program. Yeah. So I told him that he's not allowed to talk about any lending or staking. You're not allowed to talk about this anymore, man. I already told you this. You're negative. But and I will tell you this: he's not spreading FUD. He's just he's very analytic. So he likes to break down everything to the point to where sometimes I have to tell him to stop talking, and that's just what it is. But he is an investor in Thorncoin, and he can have his own opinion. And again, this is just us having our own opinion. We're both investors in the program.
Hey,
But
and just remember, I'm developing my own bot with all of those thoughts involved.
you are. Hunter, I'm exhausted. Good luck with the stream night all. Thank you, Crypto Keeper, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yes, fees are part of Thorn's income. Does Thorn have a bot like the one site that can't be named? As far as how they make money, they use a trading bot. Let's say that the bot makes 5% that day. So I was actually thinking about this, Jarhead. So they post numbers for 3 days out, correct? So if they do make 5%, for instance, you know, the fees in trading their own coin also pay a big factor. What? I have one. That's fine. So fees and their trading bot, you know, is where they're getting their money from. So actually, Mikey G has a bot that they've been developing, and they've been trading with it. And you guys are averaging what, like 1.6% a day?
167.
1.67% a day. All right, and everything's been going good so far.
Well, actually, it hasn't actually been on the last 10 days because we are part of the development process. The way that we're going to structure the actual ways that the way that we make money,
Yeah.
is that had to be developed, and so we're working on that. We actually
So AppMaster wants us to beta test that with them first. In order to buy more Thorn, I have to purchase more BTC. I'm sorry I missed that. I received 0.208 interest today on 25 token stake I placed yesterday. 0.208. Oh, really? That's crazy. 0.208.
Just
That on on short-term staking, because short-term staking is closed. Was it on Thorn, or what program was this on, or what platform was this on? Because on Thorn it should have been like 1.86 today, I believe. On long-term staking, because short-term isn't going. You don't know?
you'll have to wait for him to
Send it to your Thorn wallet from your Exodus, then buy the exchange after the Bitcoin is on Thorncoin. So, all right, we got like 26 people in the chat right now.
Yep.
That's what's up. So, you need a lighter?
Yeah.
I got that for you.
If you want to drink these.
I have one right there.
Oh.
I think
Well,
he's
I
trying to
don't-
get me drunk tonight, guys. It's all good though.
Why
But
would I try to
here.
get you drunk?
So guys, just real quick, if you aren't subscribed to me, please subscribe. Hey, what's going on, whiteboard man? Question: I have been holding on to all my coins, which I'm sure most are. So the price has risen now. What do you think the right staking? I missed the last part of that. It went away really fast. Partial payment based on not having for the full day. Selection large payout, a quick payment. Jarhead, that actually makes a lot of sense if he got a partial payment. Long-term stake rate today is 1.11. Okay, perfect. Thorn yesterday, I got 0.06 on the same stake. Didn't show up till today.
0.06?
Yeah, 0.06. That's what Michael Weston just said that he got.
Like not 1.06, but
No,
0.06.
0.06. I wonder if they're, so Jarhead made a good point, if they're actually like a certain time of the day is when they're paying out the interest. I know it's supposed to be like when you actually make the loan, or when you actually make the stake, that they're paying you the interest at that time daily. But I wonder if they're just doing it at a like specific time daily for everyone, like Chrysos essentially.
Okay.
I get paid the same time on my Chrysos percentage, but just holding you do not take the out of circulation, thus keeping supply higher. Also, you can lock in the SCS through Chrysos supply. Yesterday LCS was 1.86. Yesterday was long-term stake is 1.86. Yeah. So, Thorn does their daily interest at 0000 GMT. Okay, so it's across the board for everyone.
So it's 12 o'clock.
So it's essentially, so
England time.
it's a prorated percentage. So if you did it an hour before that, you get a very low percentage. While about all of our coins are still in circulation until STS. So, hey, what's going on, Spanish Curva 805? I think that midnight GMT, essentially. Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, which is 8 o'clock our time,
Yeah.
which is 7 o'clock Eastern.
Yes. And guys, for you that don't know, I'm an hour ahead of you guys because I'm on Atlantic time. So
That's because we're in Puerto
I'm actually on the real time. We have no fallback or spring forward. It's always the same. So it's kind of nice.
Well, it's always nice here, so.
Yeah. I'm not even in a hoodie tonight, guys, and it's kind of chilly. I think it might be because I'm drinking beer.
It's 64 degrees.
It's because we're doing crypto and
Wait,
surveillance.
so most of these guys are in the United States, I assume. Let's, it's.
I think we have people in here from all over the world.
That'd be cool. Find out. Where are they from?
Well, I know, like, Grip, Beer Cures All. Yes, it does. I know we got some people in here from, White Borders from Canada. We've got, like, Waba, I think, from Cali. San Francisco checking in. Whole Sets from San Francisco. Snowing like mad in South Oregon. Michael Weston. So Weston, Michael Paxson is also from South Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
Crypto Martine, he doesn't know where he's from. He put a question mark. For the Constitution is from Pennsylvania. So I'm originally from Virginia, just so everyone knows. But yeah, Crypto Martine's from Palm Springs. That's right, because you're near my brother. Monterey, Cali. That's Curtis Williams. Yeah. Nice. I have family in Norfolk. Nice. JC's from the universe. Virginia Blue Ridge Mountains. Yeah, dude, hobby. I'm from Virginia as well, and I will tell you that Crabtree Falls is one of my favorite places to be in Montebello, Virginia. I love that place. It's beautiful up there. Every year I spent like 2 months out of the year in the Blue Ridge Mountains. So, what's nice is kind of, he must have some joint token. He's talking about Paxton because he's in the South Oregon having joint token.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're in pot, right?
Yeah, I have pot, dope. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I own like 600 different coins.
And you don't even smoke weed.
No.
So, but it's a good investment because,
Well, it's been up and down. I mean, I'm a profit now on its worst. I was in profit on its worst day because I've had it for a long time.
Right. So, guys, I want to talk about some other coins real fast because I know we're talking about, not me didn't inhale. I want to talk about some other coins real fast because I lost a lot on pot. Martine lost a lot on pot. Well, you probably got into it when it was at its peak, I'm sure. Don't loot. All right, so I'm just going to tell you again, I just invest in certain things. Damn kids awake. Catch you guys later. All right, Jarhead, man, I appreciate you dropping in. And if you're not subscribed to Jarhead, he's got a really good channel as well. Bones said Mint. Are you in Mint?
Maybe. I have like 600 coins, man. I don't know. I got so many. I couldn't tell you. I just know some of the ones for sure. I mean, I've bought a whole bunch. I bought a little bit.
I'm in a ton as well. Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you some things. Like I've been doing this for a little while, couple years now. Been in Bitcoin trading, but I wasn't like day trading or anything like that. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. I hate when people say this shit because I feel like everyone should use their own judgment.
But you're just telling a story. If someone
I'm going to tell a story about what I do. Okay, so day trading. In the beginning, I did lose a little bit of money. The reason why I lost a little bit of money is because I didn't really know. I didn't do my own diligence and didn't do research on things. Buy high, sell low. Yeah, and I did that with on 2 trades, Martin. And then after that, I would buy the shittiest tokens for like 1 Satoshi. All right, and I would hold on to it for months. So like, and I didn't care. I was like, eventually, everything's gonna go up eventually. But I would stay away from tokens. Coin, I made a shitload. That's what's up, man. I would stay away from tokens that had really high sell walls, So if it was like under 10 Bitcoin in the first, say 50 Satoshi, I would buy those tokens. And every single one of them that I bought after like losing that little bit of money, they would always go up. So like, I've been averaging about like 1,000% on most of those, Check out Linda Coin. Curtis, I've been in Linda Coin when it was at 1 Satoshi, and it went up to like 100. So
here's the first thing. This isn't any kind of advice. It's
Yeah.
just like real talk. It's impossible to lose anything unless 2 things happen.
you sell it,
You sell.
and the company shuts down.
Yeah, that's it. You
That's it.
sell when you're in a loss.
Yeah.
Or or the project closes.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, I'll tell you this: scam coin. All right, I'm doubling my investments in Thorn and throwing it all in STS Sunday. I already have 25% LTS, and now I have 12 points of LTS.
I mean,
I missed the last part.
It's very possible that STS could be a really nice
Cash out it.
situation for some people.
Nice. That's what's up, man.
Here we go. This is a really good question for everyone because
Well, no, that's bad, Martin, because you lost what, 2/3 of your money there.
Hang on. This is a
It happens though, man. It's trading.
This is a really valid question because everyone in here that's watching right now is invested in Thorn. So everyone has watched this exchange today.
Okay, I got you. My bad, I misread that.
I have a question for everyone. What is everyone's take on those nice little super?
Thorn up to 98 cents.
Yeah, Thorn's up to 98 cents. What is everyone's take on the massive? What do they call them? Flash crashes.
On Thorn.
Throughout the day. Yeah. You see
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah. So there were 5. Wow, really 98 cents. Yes. So guys, you guys today saw the 5 flash crashes on Thorn, right? That went down to what was it, like 15 cents?
Yeah.
15 cents. I might sell so I could buy it back cheaper. Chris on. Did you guys see the flash crash on Thorn today?
5 times.
5 times. And it went down to the same cent every time. Yeah, bought more. Dude, Martin bought more at 20 cents. Wales, 3,000. That's awesome, man. That's a good buy. He bought more at 20 cents.
And
That's
so
cool.
my question is, and this is a fair question.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that they know of, possibly, in any way, shape, or form that, like, do they know anybody that's dropping coins for no reason?
Devs were getting rich. I do not think it was the devs. I suck at that. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't think it was the developers either.
I don't think it was the devs. I think it was people that had like, 20 to 30,000 coins,
Probably.
and they knocked off 10,000 at a time. So
10,000 is a good number.
10,000 is a real number of what I think got knocked off at a time.
Yeah. And so, they had short-term staking open for, what, 2 weeks?
He said people that didn't like the news.
Right. So short-term staking was open for...
You're just talking shit, dude.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
These are real things. Short-term staking was open for 2 weeks. Is that right? And then they closed it down. And then they opened long-term staking for the last week.
Yeah.
So if someone had a decent amount, let's just say 15 or 20,000,
Okay.
and you did short-term staking twice,
Yeah.
and then long-term staking on those,
Yeah.
you would have roughly 1,000 tokens, give or take.
Let's get it. Crash Monkey, what's going on?
And that would be a good it would be a good time to sell those numbers when it's at $1. Because you're making $1,000 if you sell them, roughly.
Yeah, but my whole point is, if you have that many tokens, yeah, you can pull out $1,000. I mean, it just makes more sense to me to hold or long-term stake your tokens.
Unless you are getting your investment back right now, and then the rest of it's just nice little sit by.
Of course, and that's just for people that were getting, a lot of referrals. Luckily, Thorn is only like a 5% referral, something like that. So it's not dramatic amount of money that's coming in off referrals. So unless you have like 15,000 referrals.
Yeah, I mean, 15,000 referrals, or if for whatever reason you have you came by a lot of Thorncoin for whatever reason, or you bought a lot of Thorncoin for some reason.
Like I always say, Thorn is on sale. No, I absolutely agree with you. I think Thorn is on sale right now as well.
It is on sale, but just remember.
It's the end of the ICO price.
But just remember, if you take advantage of those dips,
yeah,
you will bring the price down with you.
Yeah, who knows? What if his competition doing that to create fear? I just bought more 10 minutes ago. No, I mean, all we can do is keep supporting what
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I thought that's a very good point. That's something I didn't think of. The competition could have done that. Who's the competition? Like legitimate competition.
Well, I mean, other platforms.
How are they How are they competition?
Because it's not the same. This is not the same. Niche anymore. It's not the same. Everything's changed since you've lost.
Since you
he
lost.
said Finecoin, which I don't think Finecoin is competition to Thorncoin.
Well, just ask him
How is Finecoin competition to Thorncoin? I think. Yeah, Finecoin actually might be competition with Thorncoin.
Do they
launched around the same time?
So they all have lending, staking.
Customers. They have 50,000 people in Finecoin, right? It's like 50 or 60,000 people in it.
And what's the supply on Finecoin? Does anyone know?
It's higher. No.
Thorncoin is what, 9 million? Yeah.
9 million. Finecoin has different qualities from Thorncoin. Yes, it does. And I have some Finecoin, okay? So
I do not. I don't know anything about it. So
Finecoin is it's not for newbies. It's not for new people coming in the market. Finecoin is a more detailed oriented. You can like trade multiple currencies, or you can get paid in multiple currencies. It's different. Yeah. So where Thorn is very simple. It's a simple platform. You can go into Thorncoin as a newbie and you can buy, and you can figure out what you want to do on the platform. Finecoin, it has 15 different drop downs, and it's just a little bit different. Definitely more advanced at master. So, but look, I'm gonna get off Thorncoin for a second because I want to talk about some other stuff. I gotta share. Huh? Who's that? No. Yeah, he does. All right. So I want to talk about Monyx because whiteboard. Are you still in the room? Because I know you're heavy in Monyx. Is anyone else in Monyx that's in here right now? All right, that's what's up. So, all right, Crash Monkeys in Monyx. Finecoin was 12 million. They raised it up to 40 million to get external exchange. I'm in Monyx. Crypto, you just got your notification for your live stream. I missed. Crypto Keeper already left. His live stream was a while ago. All right, so it looks like we got a lot of people in Monyx. So, what do you guys think is going to be? So, we really haven't got any more notifications from Monyx about what's going on. There's been a lot of speculation and whatnot. I'm in Monyx very upset with the haircut for their fault. You're in Monyx. Did you get a haircut? You didn't even know about the haircut, did you?
No.
Okay. So, all right.
No, because I got in and out real fast, remember?
So I'm gonna tell you guys what happened with Mikey G getting into Monyx. All right, so we were eating oysters and clams in Boca Raton.
Yeah, they can actually go to my Facebook
and
watch
the
that live
video.
stream.
So we were eating oysters and clams, and I was like, dude, I'm invested in this, man. You should check this out. They just launched the exchange, and so I'm like, the price the price had dropped down to what was it, like 60 cents? You bought it at 62 cents? It was 62
It was
cents.
either 62 or 67.
Yeah, it was like 62 cents. But he was like, well, shit, I'm just going to throw some Bitcoin in there real fast. So he threw, what, 200, 300 bucks in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was $203.
We're all in holding pattern until the next one. Yeah, absolutely. So, but I'm going to tell you guys how Mikey G made some money on Monyx in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes. So he put his like 300 bucks into Monyx. He bought it like 62 cents. And then he's all about like the 15 to 25% profit. Like
I sold
that-
at 92.
Yeah, you sold at 92. So he flipped, you know, his Monyx really quickly. And then what he did was the price came back down again to like,
I bought back in at 82, but I only spent 25%
yeah,
of
what you
my
made.
total profit.
Yeah. So he just did a quick flip. You know, you almost, what did you end up making? Like 150 bucks? 200 bucks?
Yeah, right around 200 bucks.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But this was like 5 minutes, guys. Like seriously, we were eating oysters and clams and drinking a beer, like doing live videos on Facebook on the ocean, and he made like a quick 200 bucks. Like it was pretty cool. But I do that a lot during my day trading. So when like new coins come on Coin Exchange, I'll wait till they like bottom out. And you see when they bottom out, you'll see them at like 99% down or like 95% down. And usually like I'll throw like a couple $100 in there. And then this is where like it's not letting emotions come in. Like I really, really started to like, if I get to 50%, I cash out like immediately. And it might go up way more, but it doesn't matter to me. So where being a good day trader to me, and I don't do this very much anymore because I'm in so many other platforms. And Mikey and I, we own a business, and we have a bunch of contracts going on right now, and a bunch of people working for us, and we've been like really, really focusing on that. But crypto is like our passion, man. We love this game, man. It's fun, and we do pretty well off of it. Hair by Supercuts. There's no Supercuts down here. This is actually hair by like Juan down the street. Yeah, no. The Monyx cut. All right, I'll get back to that. So they actually ended up taking, what did they take from me? Like 300 tokens? It was like 300 tokens they took from me. Actually, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened to me on Monyx.
I don't know. What is the haircut? Explain to me what the haircut
You don't even know what happened yet.
Right,
Okay.
that's what I'm asking you.
All right, so look.
Because I just have $150 worth of Monyx tokens that I bought at 82 cents.
Yeah.
And I haven't looked at it since.
Okay. Well, I had 4,000 Monyx tokens. Okay.
Mhm.
Actually, 3,969. Okay. And the Bitcoin fiasco that they had, they took the rest of the Bitcoin that I had from my account, and also took 2,600 tokens from me. It was like 2,669 tokens from me
For what?
because of the mistake they made. Then, you remember that? Then,
You were actually part of the big update.
I was part of the update. And then, yeah, really. Then they sent me a message and said I was part of the problem, apparently. And it wasn't my fault. Like, I put like 0.05 Bitcoin, 0.059 Bitcoin in. I bought some more Monyx. And then on the exchange,
And
when
they
they opened
paid
up,
you half
and then
a
they
Bitcoin.
paid me half a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It was like a ridiculous amount of Bitcoin. And I was like, oh, where the fuck did this come from? I tried to send him a message. I sent him a message and I was like, hey, you guys messed up. And it sat in my account for like 4 or 5 days.
And then
So
you
I was
tried
like,
to withdraw it.
I tried to withdraw it. So I was like, shit, fuck it, I'll just withdraw it. Maybe if someone made a mistake, and at that point I was like, hey, I'm just gonna take this Bitcoin out. But no one made a mistake. So I was like, shit, I'll just buy more Monyx. So I bought more Monyx with it. And then when I bought more Monyx, I had it for like a week and a half, two weeks.
You had it all the way up until they actually made that announcement, and then they did whatever.
Yeah, and they took it all back from me. But you know, and it's whatever, dude. Like, I get it, but that wasn't my fault. But then what really pissed me off, and I never said this to anyone, except maybe you, but I had Bitcoin still in my wallet,
And they took
and
that.
they took all my Bitcoin, and the Monyx that I bought it at like 25 cents. What they did was they charged me for Monyx at 40 cents, and took that amount of Bitcoin back out of my fucking wallet. I was pissed. But, I was like, okay, it's cool. They're going to open up, it's going to be fine. And they're like, we got a big announcement.
And then they rebranded. Or,
They
well, they didn't even
rebranded.
rebranded. They
And
refocused.
The reason why we invested, and I'm not talking FUD, guys. I'm talking this is real. This is what happened to me. This is exactly what happened to me in this platform. And I'm still an investor in it. And I'm not going to sell my tokens. I'm going to support it. But I'm telling you guys exactly what happened to me in this platform. All right? So after all this, after they took 2,669 tokens from me, they took all the Bitcoin I had on my wallet. I still didn't talk shit, okay? And I'm still not talking shit. I'm telling you exactly what happened to me. After they did all that, I get an update saying they're gonna give me a 15% haircut on the tokens that they already took from me.
And because you bought them at what, 20, what did you say?
25 cents.
25 cents.
Yeah.
So a 15 cent, they charge you 15
Charge me
cents
more.
And
So
then they
I
took
went
a
from
15%.
1,600 Monyx, which I actually paid for, okay? 1,600 Monyx, 1,669 Monyx. And they knocked me down to 1,300, okay? Yeah, I got double dipped. They knocked me down to 1,400 Monyx. And then they took 300 and something Monyx from me. Like, I have 1,080 Monyx now. Like, that's what I have now.
So they charged you 60% more.
Yeah,
They hit you, the 25 to 40%, or 25.
for what I paid for the original amount of money, with my Bitcoin.
So they hit you at a 60% higher price.
Yeah.
And then they hit you with what was left at 15%.
And what they hit me at, and they did this to everyone, and there was a lot of people affected by this, okay? Just so you know. And the people that were affected by it, they all got the same message that I got, right? So they charged everyone 40%, and the price of Monyx at the time when they did this haircut was 12 cents. 12 cents. So, not only, I'm not saying they fucked me, because I still have the token, it is what it is. It's worth 8 cents right now.
Here you go. You can figure.
But I want a Whiteboard to hear this, because he does a lot of videos on Monyx, and I know he's like, he puts some good content out. It's actually really, really good. And if you're not subscribed to Whiteboard, check him out, man. He's got some really good insight on Monyx. But, so he said something really, really good the other day on one of his videos, that Monyx is so savage on cutting people down, like, fuck you, like we're taking our money.
Well,
they said that we lost Bitcoin. We lost Bitcoin, so we're gonna take it from you.
Right, because they're like a casino. Which,
Yes.
surprisingly, guess what they're going to be a part of?
They're gonna be a casino. But what pissed me off the most, guys, and I'll just be, blunt. I wanted an AI bot. I mean, this is why I invested in Monyx, because it's a lending platform, and they're gonna have an AI bot. It's gonna be like learning as we go along, this and that. And then, where the fuck is the AI bot? Where's that at?
Well, that's what everyone was asking about several platforms.
But no, but like Monyx, they launched the exchange. Like, it was live. They had problems on their own launching the exchange. They got it over their head. And they couldn't handle their platform to make it successful because of their bugs. So they lost money, and they take it from the investors. Like, I was really surprised. I know you guys were too. I mean, like, were you guys really surprised when you got a 15% haircut? But again, I'm still gonna support Monyx, and I'm gonna go with them until they open. And the reason why, and I wasn't going to, until I saw Crypto Whiteboard's video, where he was like, these guys are so savage that they'll take their investors' money, so you know they're gonna make money.
And then not only did they take it, but they were like, hey, we are taking your shit.
We're gonna take it, charge you more for it, and take all the Bitcoin out of your
And the
wallet.
only option you have is to deal with it or leave.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Sell it for nothing. So my Monyx now is worth, $100 and some. a lot of people got hit hard, man. The gangster.
So
Yeah. So he was like, they're gangster as shit. And I'm like, yes, they are. So thank you for putting that video out because I was like, man, should I just sell my Monyx, you know? And you know, I want to stick around with them. But you made a very, very good point, Whiteboard.
So
the
here-
fact that they're that fucking gangster.
here's
you
the
just be
great
like,
question. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a platform that only charged you on the profit that was made instead of your actual investment?
yeah, of course. That'd be
Exactly.
great. And it's going to happen eventually.
That's right.
It's going to happen eventually.
It will.
I know. So if you're getting charged, like, I don't even know where to go from there. All right. All I'm saying is that what up, first time tuning in. Nightmare, what's going on, man? Welcome to the channel, man. We're just chatting about Monyx right now. I was telling my story about what happened to me with Monyx, and guys, I'm not talking FUD. I'm telling you like the actual events that happened to me with Monyx.
So here's something.
So,
Let's talk about.
but now hold on. Let me
Go ahead.
finish.
Yep.
The next news will make or break them. I absolutely agree with that Whiteboard.
But they know that.
And yeah, they have to know that.
You
They
can only
have to know
expect some
that.
positive news because they need an influx.
Their next news should be like, yes, and that would be a win-win for everyone. Yeah, so I'm almost like, man, I should buy some more Monyx. And you know what's bad? They like fucked me, and then I'm like, give me some more.
Yeah, it's like a bad relationship.
It really is. It's like you get beat, you know, like it's like your wife beating on you, but you're like you like it a little bit, so like you want a little bit more. And that's kind of like my relationship with Monyx. It's like my abusive wife that lied to me, went and cheated on me, and I took her back, and then she hit me. Yeah, Stockholm syndrome, baby. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what Monyx is to me right now. I'm like, hey, what's going on, baby baller? So yeah, Monyx is Stockholm syndrome to me. They beat me, abuse me, they kidnap me. I can't do anything else because I don't want to lose my investment.
Right, so you either go with the flow or
I'm gonna
try
go
to
with the
run
flow.
away.
I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it until the fucking wheels
So
fall off.
here's what's even more scary. Everyone's talking, like everyone is talking about how Monyx did this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And no one has abandoned them, correct?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure a bunch of people have been.
Right.
I mean, the token's at what, 8 cents now, guys? 8 cents is where Monyx at, Whiteboard.
So they are
7
creating
cents.
a cult following.
I don't know if it's a cult following.
Yes, it is.
I'm like a abused husband, okay? That just I have to stick around now because I'm scared. Like when she walks into the room.
Because you're too invested.
I watched Chrysos say that gambling site offered him 6 figures for what? Was it Monyx that offered him 6 figures, baby Waller? Because I mean, if it was, if he's got 60, Monyx might have some hope, even though she's an evil bitch. Yes, she's a fucking evil bitch. Master, yeah, I had to blow up my air mattress and unpack. Nice.
So did anyone, like, I'm just curious for the people that are watching and that follow you and have
Yeah.
followed you since the beginning.
No, it wasn't Monyx.
Was anyone able to just straight flip Bitcoin from earlier last year when it was on its rise?
Well, I would hope so.
Right, I would hope so, but I'm asking them.
Did you guys hear what Mikey G said there? Did you guys flip Bitcoin from last year to this year? You're getting off track, dude. We're
That's not
talking
off
about
track.
Monyx beating me.
Yeah, but you've been beat up enough.
Hold on, let me just say. Let me say what I'm gonna do with
He
Monyx.
can't even stop talking
I
about
can't
it.
because I have to because she might be peeking around the corner, ready to jump out at any time and smack me on the back. You know. So I mean, it is what it is. So those left in Monyx are the masochist followers. Yes,
They
we
are,
are.
and they're paying for it. Like they pay to go have that done to them.
Yeah, it's like they spank me every day that I look at the site. But like for real though, so Monyx is at 7 or 8 cents right now. I don't know for sure. I had it up earlier. It was at 8 cents. But if they do slap me and sell me more, that's what Whiteboard says. Slap me and sell me more. So you're a masochist as well. Welcome to the party because they've been whipping my ass. But the fact that Monyx gave us a haircut tells me that they're going to do something. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know if you heard my story, baby baller, or you were in here. What I told everyone what happened to me was, and you can go back and watch it later. But pretty much, Monyx. I was one of the people affected. I had put like Still at 8 cents. Okay, that's what's up. I was one of the people affected by the adding of the Bitcoin, so I put in like 0.05. Mistress Monyx beat me harder. Yeah, exactly. So I put in like 0.05 Bitcoin. I bought more Monyx when the exchange opened at like 25 cents. They credited my account like it was point 0.1 something Bitcoin. Like doubled my account essentially. What I bought had already paid for it. I bought more Monyx with that, with that, and then I ended up having like 4,000 Monyx. They ended up taking 2,669 Monyx back from me, left me. I don't remember exact math. All I know is now I have like a little bit over 1,000 Monyx, or no, 1,300 Monyx, something like that. I don't fucking know.
I'll log into mine right now. I have no idea. I really haven't
I
logged
don't-
into it since the day after.
So what I'm trying to get at is that I'm gonna stay with Monyx until the wheels fall off because I'm scared of getting beat. Were we past the 404 risk they could have done by now? Exchanges are really moving. You know what's sad is that we're like, well, at least they're still open. That we're like making these investments like, hey, at least they're still open. You know? What's it up?
I have tripled. My Monyx has tripled.
What the fuck? How is your Monyx tripled? That's ridiculous.
Like, look at it.
Hey, what's going on, Bruce? Don't want to look. No, what's messed up is so they took so much Monyx from me. Mike just logs into his account and he's got like double the amount that he originally had.
I have double the amount of Monyx.
So they took my Monyx and gave it to Mikey G.
But wait a minute. I've tripled the amount of Monyx I have, but the price is 10 times.
He said, maybe if you prove your loyalty, Monyx will love you. What the fuck? Mine got a haircut. No, mine got a haircut as well. Apparently, they added Monyx to.
Look. I mean, seriously.
I'm gonna email them and tell them that they added my Monyx to your account.
So look, I've tripled the amount of Monyx tokens, but the value is 10 times less.
Yeah. Then once you, yeah. Okay. So I'm all right with that. You can keep that. You can keep that Monyx.
Well,
you need that right now.
They just needed to hit 100 so I can get out.
Well, I would be happy if Monyx hits $10. So guys, what's your predictions on Monyx actually if they do open up the online casino and do the online betting and everything like that? Where do you think that Monyx will actually go? Because, and how much are they at right now? So, Mike thinks that, what is it, Skrillex? Skrill? Like, he thinks that Skrill is the best cryptocurrency casino. If they have a working casino, it could moon hard. My internet is so bad right now. No worries, Bruce.
I'll show
But it's not crypto though.
you. Yeah, it is.
It is crypto. Skrill.
Look, I'll show you.
I think if they pull it off, it will eventually make it into $1, but I don't see it going higher. If Monyx plays it right, they could be huge. Casino is going to take a long time to show profit. We need staking. Well, Monyx has staking right now, Whiteboard. Just so everyone knows that. If you download the wallet on Monyx, you can actually stake inside their wallet. If you look into crypto gambling sites, you'll see the raking in dough, lending type staking. Staking is staking, Whiteboard, and don't get that confused if you're in the United States. Lending and staking are completely separate things, okay? It was not just a name change, just so everyone knows, okay? I'm not being funny, I'm being real, okay? But I am being funny. But, where are you going? What are you looking at?
I'm trying to see which one it is because I bought some a while back. And when
So-
it was ICO, and I don't know which one it was.
So I was in DFS, draft sports or something like that, DFS, when they were at like 100 Satoshi and they went up to 1,500. And then you have No Limit Coin 2, which is like, you know, sport betting and stuff like that. I was in that as well. But I wasn't in those platforms to actually support the platforms. I was in those platforms because I saw trends in the platform, like just over months and months of looking at it, that they would drop down to like, NLC2 for instance, would drop down to like 1,000 to 1,500 Satoshi like every month, like 1 week out of the month. And I would buy at that point, and then it would go up to every single, every single month, it will go up to 25 to 3,000 Satoshi, and I would just flip it really quickly and just do that every month. Dude, these guys are texting me. We just hired a bunch more guys, and they're just texting the shit out of me right now.
Are they?
Yeah,
Just trying to message me. Well, you can't.
yeah, I can't. I'm on a video. All right, so I'm gonna move on from Monyx because everyone knows my story. If you want to hear a little bit more about it, you can just go back and watch the video. But is BitAI going to give us world peace? BitAI. You want to talk about that? You're invested in that pretty heavy.
BitAI?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They give out these vague updates.
It wasn't vague.
No, they basically said we're like everybody else. They're like.
I think that was actually a very strategic move for BitAI.
And why do you think that?
Because you have Bitfinite, you have Thorn, you have Chrysos, you have Finecoin, all right now in like a couple weeks that just launched.
So.
And with the space as it is right now, and so many people, kind of backing out of the space, when so you guys made some good points earlier. When Bitcoin starts to rise, you'll see more people start coming into the space. We need a little bit of everyone's in the YouTube market that's investing in these are supporting it. But I think BitAI could really, really be the top dog.
So, okay, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't like how they're going about it, but I do agree with you. I think BitAI had the same idea that a lot of these other platforms have and or had. And I think they're trying to push it out so they can see where these other platforms are going to be, so they can offer a difference.
Okay.
Right? Something different. Because they need to have market share.
Well, so they did offer something different right off the bat when they did their staking.
Yes, but see,
and I like how they did that.
But here's the thing. They originally came in as a lending platform.
Some stiff competition right now. Yeah, absolutely, baby baller.
Well, they originally came in as a lending platform. What I like about BitAI, and
Master agrees with you.
What I like about BitAI, and to be fair, this guy, what did he say?
So Michael Weston, so they actually sold that amount of tokens because if you actually recall when you buy into BitAI,
they started with a 1-to-1 buy, and then they went to a 60, and then a 40%.
No. So they had what was it, 65 million supply or 6.5 million supply or something like that.
Yeah.
So the reason why it went over, Michael, that was referrals probably. No, it wasn't referrals, baby baller. It was actually coin payments. So when you would what happened? When you would lock up a payment, if you put a payment through it, it would take those tokens out of the circulation for buys. Okay. So for instance, if you didn't know what you're doing and you did a random buy, but you didn't buy the tokens because they give you 72 hours to buy the tokens. Okay. So in those last few payments, a bunch of people did it before the amount of time that it took to actually purchase a token, but they had 72 hours to actually purchase the token. So I think what they did was I'm sure they had 500,000 tokens left for a reserve.
Well, they had a reserve, and
yeah.
I'm sure they dipped into that, but we don't know. See, again, we're speculating, and they're on Telegram. They have a direct link to a lot of people.
Right.
They should answer that question.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're not.
Because it did look weird. I mean, they put out the numbers themselves. When you're your supply is this much, but you have 5,000 more tokens coming out of nowhere.
I mean,
mystery solved. Thanks. I wasn't trying to solve any mysteries, and I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to spread FUD or anything like that, but this is what I saw because I actually put in a purchase for 500 BitAI tokens. I went to go pay it, and then it was gone. All right. So, and this was the last day that they were of the ICO.
I have 1,000.
Yeah.
So
hopefully it goes high. I believe BitAI was waiting for Bitcoin to go up. All the whales observing the performance. Actually,
They need they need the niche. They need this space to level off.
yeah.
When they level off, we're going to see bit AI come on.
Well, someone said earlier that said, all the weekends are gone. You know, I kind of agree with that, but I don't agree with that. I feel,
I can't talk right now.
yeah, yeah. The weekends aren't gone because ultimately we're all in this to make money. All right. So what it comes down to is we're all weekends unless we're all long-term staking. Like that's it. In any
Long-term
platform.
invested.
Long-term investing, lending, staking, whatever you want to call it, auto bot transformation, whatever it is. Martine said, "I don't think we've seen all the weekends yet. Thought it was I me. Never trust a robot."
We won't see the weekends exit until the institutional money that is afraid of Bitcoin right now sell off their Bitcoin that they're pumping.
Right.
Then we will see the weekends exit.
Well, I honestly think that it would be the best. It would be in everyone's best interest to have your market open right now while Bitcoin is low, because Bitcoin is just going to rise very soon. The beauty of BitAI bot is that it's supposed to get smarter and pay out more as time goes on. LOL, the finger again quotes. Apparently that's a popular thing for you.
Yeah.
So, we've had pretty steadily 20 people in this chat the whole time.
Right.
That's good. Well, guys, I'm glad if you guys like what you're listening to and you like Mikey G on the channel. I think we're actually going to end up doing the Caribbean Crypto Connection. It's going to be a joint venture with myself and Mikey G. We'll probably make another channel and make it like, I don't want to do any flashy shit. I don't like the fluff.
We don't need flashy.
Yeah.
But we might make it a little bit better appearance. Like, not
Yeah.
flashy, but just something where we're more,
Well, once I get internet at my house, it'll be a little bit better.
right. But we're going to have to create
Just
that.
so you guys know, if you're not subscribed to me, you haven't watched any more of the videos. I still don't have internet access here at my house here in Puerto Rico because of the hurricane. There actually is no telephone service or internet service here at my house, so we have to do this off my cell phone. I actually was trying to get satellite internet, and I couldn't get it. No, we have light now, Michael, but I do like campfires. I like snuggling up next to them, with a beautiful lady, preferably my wife, but I'm just talking shit now. That's what makes you guys different. As a duel, we love it. Awesome, man. I appreciate that. Hotspot your phone. I have an iPhone, and I gotta pay a lot more to hotspot this bitch.
Yeah.
And first off, the cell phone service right now is really, really bad here in Puerto
Spotty?
Rico still.
At best.
Yeah, like you have Verizon, right?
I have Verizon, which is Claro here.
Claro down here, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Horrible.
And I have AT&T, and it's the best down here, but it's still horrible.
Yeah.
Like, I happen to sit outside. Like, we're sitting outside right now of my house, outside of my garage, and doing this live feed right now.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, hit the like button. Talk some shit in the comments. I don't really care. I like talking shit back. And that's what it is.
Ultimately, once we get internet available here, we will set up a better presentation.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not so much to create flashiness, it's just so that we can be more available and they can see the interaction better.
Yeah, because right now it's just all me.
It's all you.
Yeah. But you're not very camera ready.
I'm not
There you go.
camera ready.
No internet, any weed, LOL. There's what's up 100 crypto.
That's illegal.
Julie,
I mean,
Julia,
you get
Julie
on your
Anonymous. Ryan joined the video chat. We've actually been on that video chat for a long time. That's hilarious to me right now.
Wait, what? Ryan?
Yeah, he joined the video chat from earlier. And we're off of it. We had a conference call earlier with our management team, and one of our managers. This was seriously. Hold on, let me see what time it is.
It's 12 o'clock, it's 2
It
hours.
was 2 hours ago. He's a little late. We're gonna talk to him about that. He's a little late. But guys, really sorry. Horrible night. He had a family. Okay, he had a family emergency. Okay, so it's not that bad. But yeah, man, we like doing the duo here. It's fun. We have a good time. You know, we have a couple beers. My wife doesn't like it because apparently I drink more, but it is what it is. So, you know, it's all good. But what else? What else did I want to talk about tonight? Chrysos, Chrysos.
You wanted to talk about Chrysos, which I am not in,
You are not, but I am in heavy.
but I follow, but I cannot talk to you about it right now.
That's fine. I don't want you to talk to me. So, guys, do we have any updates on Chrysos? What has anyone heard? The Oracle put out an update earlier that they emailed them back, but that's just an email. They're working on it. Like, my interest is getting paid out daily, every day at the same time. Like, I haven't had any problems with it, but I know some other guys that are under me, referral wise, have had some problems not getting paid interest and whatnot. I've got like beer burps right now. It's horrible. And it's like pizza. Julia Anonymous. Julia, how are you doing tonight? Same here, no problem. Yeah, it's weird because out of like the 8, I think I have like 8 people under me in Chrysos, but only I think 4 or 5 invested. So the 4 still racking up interest every day on 2 out of 4 loans. Nice. I'm out for the night. Keep up the streams, man. Hey, thanks, Whiteboard, man. You keep it up as well, man. You're crushing it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to have you. I see you popping in every now and then. I wish that Chrysos would just open up, man. I wish they would just let the exchange loose and, you know, just see what happens. I know we talked about this before, but they definitely have to go external. If they do not go external, I don't see the platform making it, like, at all. Because they lent at $14. Tell them that we'll message them back. We're in a live stream right now. They lent at $14. I don't see it happening unless they go external, and they're gonna have to knock stuff down. But I would really like to get paid my interest that I have right now because I'm like at like 5,000 some dollars. I know I'm like $6,000 now in interest. I cashed out some tokens, and then so I've got tokens on the dashboard. I've got a bunch of interest, and yeah. So I'd at least like to get paid my interest. What do you guys think about that? I know you guys, if you guys are invested, I have like a $12,000 loan with Chrysos. How about you guys? You know, where does everyone standing with Chrysos? Do you want half this beer? I wish I could contribute, but I only have the funds for one, and I chose Thorn, but I hope all the platforms succeed. So I mean, Nightmare. Obviously, you see that we're in quite a lot of platforms, but I agree. If they would have done what they said they would, I think we would be at about $4 or $5 now. I have $45,000 in loans, and I'm not too hopeful. Wow, Julie. Well, I hope that you get paid on your loans, man. All good, interest adjusted. Yeah. So a couple of my friends that are actually underneath me, referral wise, they sent me some messages and said that they had gotten paid. But I have one of my friends. He's got like $200,000 loaned in Chrysos, and he hasn't received any interest payments whatsoever. From like, he got like 2 interest payments and then it just stopped. So, I don't know. You have no say. What?
Telegram is wide open. I don't understand why there's not more transparency from any of these platforms.
Well, I mean, it's trying to be anonymous. I get it too, you know. I get it. They should talk way more, 100%. At least Thorn is talking more.
Yeah, they are providing updates.
Yes,
That is correct.
and that's it. Well, look at the other people that have come out and, you know, say they're doing like arbitrage or something like that. Like, I'll just throw out a name. David, right? XRPC.
Yeah, Peterson?
Yeah.
That's right.
He just kind of got destroyed, man. Not only from the Oracle, but just like throwing himself out there.
His approach really sucks. But I mean, in my opinion, his XRPC platform,
Yeah.
that arbitrage platform that they have created, I don't know about the platform itself, like how they're managing it and their fees,
Yeah.
but the platform that they created, if they would switch the way that they're paying it and allow you to do it and have a per use fee, it would completely smash everything available right now.
Yeah. So Bruce just said he's getting paid on one of his loans for $25,000 off Chrysos, but the other loan that he has for $28,000 is not paying. So that sucks.
Well, I would just get rid of that loan if you can. Get rid of.
He can't.
What can you do with it? I mean, I don't know too much about Chrysos.
Nothing. They're apparently adjusting the interest on everyone's accounts right now. So Bruce, hopefully that comes
So that
back to you really
You
quickly.
can't sell.
Yeah, you can't. It's in a loan. You
Right.
can't touch it.
Uh,
It's not like you can just cancel the loan. So, well, guys, I know we've been talking about a lot of stuff. I got a good buzz. Thanks for coming in on the first episode of Crypto and Cervezas. Last payment on the 20,000 was February 25th. Paxton, what's up, brother? Hey, Paxton's in here. Have you been in here for a while, man? Or are you just like not saying anything? Question. Crypto Martine, what's up, brother? Okay, no worries. Don't be a creeper, dude. Don't be a creeper. Did we lose the huge buy wall with Thorn? No, I saw. Well, all right. Yeah, no worries. So I hate always. All right, so what we were talking about earlier with Thorn was I had a lot of stuff going on. Wish I could have got here sooner. No worries, guys. We're like again. I didn't do this last night, but we've had a lot of stuff going on with our business down here in the Caribbean, and we've got a lot of stuff going on in the States right now. So we've been having to get a lot of people everywhere. Thank you, Nightmare. I appreciate it. But real quick, with Thorn, they had 5 flash. What do we call them? Flash dips.
Right. I mean, but ultimately the flash crashes because someone has a bid in real low in case, and someone is willing to sell that low because they're either willing to lose that amount or because they're going to make profit at that amount. The only way they make profit at that amount is if they acquire them at a very cheap price or for free.
Yeah, like first round or free. And you couldn't acquire them for free. You can't. They paid in Bitcoin. So that's what it is.
Right.
Unless they were given to them.
Unless they were offered them for some reason.
Yeah. So the buy walls that, from my understanding, that we saw Crypto Martine were set up from later at Master. They were set up from the actual buyback, right? That's what everyone, the word on the street is, the rumor was that it was a buyback from Thorn, and then they had the buy walls kind of set up to buy up whatever they could. It was like a 60,000 purchase, 84,000 purchase, and a 65,000 token purchase.
I mean, the easiest way is just to see what the current available is
Yeah,
on a 24-hour rotation.
yeah. But this is the thing. We saw the price today 5 times.
Drop to like,
And you guys can look at it right now on Thorn yourselves and see what it is.
right, this
And
isn't FUD. We're not
it's
trying to
not
create
FUD.
FUD at all.
And some people, you can go on the day, hit the day spot on the chart, and you'll see the drop from $1 to
10,
15
15
cents.
something like that. It was real low.
Goes back up to 98 cents, goes down to 15 cents again.
And then
It never
pops
went
back.
below 15 cents.
But it had a steady, like slow decline. And I think, I mean, right now with Thorn, I think the decline is because, so they're doing something right. They are like we just discussed a few minutes ago. They are telling us of their,
I'm done.
they are giving us updates.
Yeah.
And I think some of the decline that we're seeing and the lack of support, so to speak, the small lack of support that we're seeing with Thorn is because that short-term stake. They have products.
Thanks, Michael. Take it easy, brother.
They have products that are offered on their website,
Yeah.
and one of them is not functioning.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So as soon as
Like,
that
we all know that.
As soon as that comes open, and we see it, it doesn't even have to be profitable. It has to be functioning.
Yeah.
Once it's functioning for a few days, and everyone is seeing some sort of return from it,
Yeah.
right? Then everything can slowly either plateau or build up from that point.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with you. Like once the whole platform is fully functional, then we'll see an increase from there. And until that happens, we're all just on standby.
What,
Like that's it.
what I don't understand, and maybe this came out, so, because, I don't always check the Telegram chats, but, so short-term staking came out
Yeah.
for 2 weeks, I believe it was,
2-3 weeks. Yeah.
and then it stopped.
Yep.
What was the reason it stopped?
When they opened the exchange, there were some bugs in the platform, and they had to work out the bugs, and then they figured out they had a couple bugs in the short-term staking platform.
Right, so what were the bugs creating? Not what were the bugs, but what were they creating? What was the problem that was happening?
I have no idea. I have no idea. We can go through the updates and look at them. I mean, actually, I think I might have an idea. I don't remember what it was though.
Does anyone on here know?
Does anyone know what the problem was with the short-term staking? Buy orders. That was a problem.
You couldn't buy them?
No, you could buy them, but there was a problem with the buy orders. Apparently, like, if you put an order in, I remember they had the 1 Satoshi order, like, it wasn't correct. I don't know. We can go back and look at it. We can talk about this shit tomorrow night.
That's fine. We will talk about
I'm
it.
tired.
Okay.
I'm tired. It's night time. But, guys, again, man, thanks for tuning in. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button, all that YouTube stuff. But we're going to call it a night. We've been going for about 77 minutes. I think I'm good with that. We need to get up. Bruce, thanks, brother. Night, guys. Night, night. Thank you, Julie. Crypt Titanium, good night. Michael Paxson, night, night. Crypto Crazy, good night.
Paxton!
And peace from Puerto Rico, guys.